Hello my dear students and future stars of Mandava Excellence PU College. I hope all of you feeling good. First, I would like to tell you one of the famous proverbs. If wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. But if character is lost, everything is lost. That means character plays a prominent role in everyone's life, especially the life of student too. So be a good person in your life. Myself, Asha Rani H, lecturer in English. In today's session, I will be handling poetry section. So in today's session, I'll give you a glimpse on poetry section. What are the poems you have, and also I'll explain the theme of each poem. As Benjamin Franklin says, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest, which means we need to give more time towards to earn knowledge. We need to invest more and more time on knowledge, then we will get more interest of knowledge, because knowledge is very important and which plays a vital role in everyone's life, right? Now, before I give you a glimpse on poetry, I would like to introduce the origin of poetry. The word poetry comes from or derived from the Greek word called poiesis. Poiesis means making or to create. The word poetry comes from the Greek word called poiesis, which means to make or to create. Who is creating? Nothing but the poet. Poetry is a form of literature that uses aesthetic and often rhythmic qualities of language. So that means while we are reading poetry, we will be very happy because we felt aesthetic. Aesthetic means beautiful or wonderful feeling we will get while we are reading poetry. And also we could see the rhythmic qualities. Rhythmic qualities means the rhyming system, rhythms. These are the things we could notice in poetry. And do you know who is the father of English literature or English poetry? None other than Geoffrey Chaucer. Geoffrey Chaucer was an English poet and author. He has been called father of English literature or alternatively the father of English poetry. Geoffrey Chaucer, who is also known as father of English literature as well as father of English poetry. Now, while we are reading poetry, what we will get? Poetry is the result of experiences, emotions, feelings, passions, imaginations, thoughts and ideas of a poet. What we will get while we are reading poetry or poems? The thought of the poet, his feelings, his experiences, his emotions and his ideas we will get through reading poetry. Because who communicate all of his experiences, emotions, feelings through his writing. That is the thing we will get from the poem. So this is a brief introduction about the poetry. Now let us have a look on what are all the poems you have in this year. So in this year you will have 6 poems. Which are they? The Schoolboy, Money Madness, If I Was a Tree, The Farmer's Wife, and Old Woman, Do Not Ask of Me, My Love. These are the 6 poems you have in this year, and very important thing, from each poem we will get a message. That message we should adopt or inculcate in our life. That is very important. What are all the messages we will get from the poem? We will see when we are doing. Now, I just give you a glimpse on each poems one by one. Among those 6 poems, the first one, The Schoolboy, written by one of the famous poet, William Blake. The Schoolboy is a poem that speaks of education system, formal, informal way of learning and joy of learning in and from nature. So, in Schoolboy, the poet discusses about education system, that means formal way of education. So here who highlights the drawback of formal education and who also stress on one should learn from nature, because from nature we learn many things. And another thing, here in this poem, who compares seasons to a life of a person to show us the drawback or the limitations of formal education. This is the brief introduction about the Schoolboy. The next one you have in this year, Money Madness. Money Madness, written by D.H. Lawrence. Money Madness is a poem that raises the contemporary issue of being too materialistic and thereby becoming inhuman. Yes, as a human being, we should have that humanity. Whereas, nowadays what happened? Money plays a vital role in everyone's life. Because of money, people ready to do any kind of thing. So, for that reason, we the human beings, we became mad about money. If we continue with that madness about money, what would happen? Here, D.H. Lawrence, who explained in this poem. The next poem is If I Was a Tree, written by Moornakudu Chinnaswamy. Moornakudu Chinnaswamy, Kannada poet, whereas which was a translated one. If I Was a Tree is a poem that brings out the unwanted discrimination on the basis of caste in Indian social setup through an analogy. Previous a poem, Money Madness, which discusses about the class or status, class system, whereas If I Was a Tree, which discusses about caste discrimination which was going on in our society. Whereas Moornakudu Chinnaswamy, who explained how nature treats low caste people, and at the same time how the people they ill-treat the low caste people through this poem. Next one, The Farmer's Wife, written by one of the famous writer or poet, P. Lalita Kumari, whereas she was famously known by the name Olga. Volga is a pen name of P. Lalita Kumari. The Farmer's Wife plight means condition of a widow of a farmer who has committed suicide along with her will to struggle. And this is also common thing which is going on in our society, which is that we could see farmers. Majority of the farmers who committed suicide. Why? Because when they couldn't able to pay the debt. In that situation, they used to commit suicide. Farmers, they only thinking about themselves. They didn't think about their family. When the farmer committed suicide, how their family they suffer, how they face the difficulties to look after other members in their family. That is the situation, and through this poem, Olga, she started explaining optimistically too how, especially the wife of a farmer, when he committed suicide, how she should behave in this society. So that means how she should be strong, how she should face the society. These are the things she discusses in this farmer's wife. Next poem, you have An Old Woman, written by a famous poet Arun Tulatkar. An Old Woman is a poem that pictures a poor old woman who wants to live with dignity in a holy place. As the title itself tells us, which discusses about one of the old women, means aged person, and she was aged and at the same time even she too was poor woman. Aged means she couldn't do any kind of work to earn a living. And at the same time she was poor. To survive in the society, she should earn something. And another thing, physically she was weak. But though she was physically weak, mentally she was such a strong woman. What made her so? Her sufferings, whatever she suffered earlier, made her so strong. And here in this poem, to earn a living or to earn money, she never begged. Instead, though she was aged one, she used to earn money by doing work. That is the thing we could see in An Old Woman. Now, the sixth and the last poem, Do Not Ask of Me, My Love. Here, my love means beloved. Written by Faiz Ahmad Faiz. Do Not Ask of Me, My Love is a poem that presents a romantic view of life on the one hand and a passionate and compassionate view of life on the other. Which means, here in Do Not Ask of Me, My Love, the poet Faiz Ahmad Faiz, who stress on one who stretch out their hand, those who are in need. We need to help the people, those who are in trouble. Rather, what happened means, especially for us, our life is very important, and a life of our family, which is very important. We only look at that. Rather, we never bother about the life of other people, those who are suffering in their life. Yes or no? But that shouldn't be happen according to Faiz Ahmad Faiz. So this is the brief introduction about each poems. I hope all of you understood. So from the next session onwards, I'll start the poem one by one, and you should have your text while we are doing or while we are explaining the poems. Thank you.